Next to a top story across Colorado, the Department of Education says Colorado's second largest school district is violating Title IX by allowing transgender students access to sports teams and bathrooms. It's a report that Jeffco Public Schools is calling erroneous. Your reporter Olivia Young joining me live on set tonight. And Olivia, you spoke with the woman that prompted this entire investigation. This is complicated, so let's start with what Title IX actually entails.
Yes, good question, Michael. So to boil it down, Title IX ensures every opportunity boys get, girls should get too, and vice versa. It prohibits discrimination on the basis of sex in education programs or activities that receive federal funding. Jeffco schools allow students to use the bathrooms, locker rooms, and compete on the sports teams that align with their gender identity. And the Department of Education has concluded that those policies discriminate against female students by denying them safety, dignity, and equal access to school programs.
And they call their policy equal opportunity. And really, it sidelines anybody who is not transgender.
Jeffco parent Lindsay Datko says the Department of Education's findings align with concerns she's had for years.
This is real children who are developing, who need these guidelines and boundaries so that everybody feels comfortable attending Jeffco schools.
Datko founded parent advocacy group Jeffco Kids First. She says parents reached out to her concerned about some activity on overnight school trips.
Students were coming home and saying that they were slipping in their sleeping bags to avoid changing in front of their female high school leader who was of the opposite sex.
Datko sent those reports to the Department of Education. And in June of last year, the Civil Rights Office launched an investigation into the district. The DOE released its findings Friday and accused Jeffco schools of discriminating against female students by allowing males to access female-only facilities and compete in girls' sports.
The feeling we have is relief.
The report cited Jeffco's athletic rosters, showing male students may occupy up to 61 spots on girls' sports teams in the district.
That seems like either Jeffco is a trans magnet school or district, which I don't think is the case, or that those numbers are manufactured.
Z. Williams is a Jeffco parent and trans rights activist.
No school has been allowing boys into girls' locker room spaces. Schools have been creating an equitable experience for transgender kids to participate in athletic activities.
They accuse the Department of Education of using trans kids to manufacture political outrage.
What the Department of Education is trying to use is trans children as a sort of flame igniter for a broader political issue that really doesn't exist.
The DOE's Civil Rights Office is asking Jeffco schools to resolve the Title IX violations by rescinding policies allowing male students in female facilities, accommodations, or sports, and issuing a public statement adopting biology-based definitions of male and female. The statement must clarify Title IX applies regardless of state law, include instructions on reporting sex discrimination, and be posted prominently on all school and sports websites. The district has 10 days to comply or, quote, risk imminent enforcement action, although the DOE didn't clarify what that action would be.
We have our doubts that Jeffco will comply. And often enforcement entails loss of funding. And so Jeffco really cannot afford to lose any more funding.
If the Jefferson County School Board, that is a democratically elected school board, decided to kowtow to the Department of Education that does not represent the interests of our district, I would be incredibly upset.
Now, Jeffco Public Schools shared a statement in response to this announcement saying, in part, quote, providing equal access to programs and services for all Jeffco students, including those who are transgender, does not violate Title IX. The district does not explicitly say whether they will or will not follow the department's order to take those actions within 10 days, but does say, quote, as we consider next steps in partnership with our community and state and local officials, two things remain certain. One, Jeffco will continue to maintain its compliance with the law. And two, we will center decisions on providing exemplary, equitable educational opportunities for all students.
Olivia, I think there's probably a lot of people watching at home saying tonight, wait a minute, there is a state law that protects trans students, isn't there?
Yes, Michael, and those people are right. The district also mentions that in their response, saying since 2013, the Colorado Civil Rights Commission has interpreted state law to require school districts to accommodate students based on their gender identity. Now, you can see the full statement from Jeffco Schools on our website.
All right, Olivia, thank you.